Guys, David Belman here with Belman Homes, and I have just gotten back from the largest building and construction show in the entire world, the International Builder Show down in Florida. And boy, my feet are tired. I will tell you, this is the largest show in the world. It's over 550,000 square feet of products, from lighting to countertops to appliances to paint. I mean, you name it, if it goes in a house, it's at this show. So I walk the entire show, and every year I like to create some blogs and articles about all the cool things that I saw at the show. So this year I'm going to do a little video as well to let you know some of the different takeaways that I have. And I always like to look at it more from a global perspective of what are some of the trends, what are some of the things happening in our industry. So with that, I think this is the year of the appliances. Especially if you need new appliances for your home, this is probably the year to jump in, because there is literally an appliance for everything. They have obviously your standard kitchen appliances that you're normally going to use that are just unbelievably cool with the steam ovens and things like that, but it goes even further. So now we have clothes steamers that are literally 18 inches wide, and you can steam all your clothes. They have these really cool pull-out ironing centers that you can literally iron a shirt in a few seconds. It actually has a convection option where it pulls the steam through the ironing board, which is pretty amazing. If you're into food, you can get a stainless steel built-in pizza oven, so your pizza turns out perfect and crispy every single time. Otherwise, they have a really cool built-in stainless steel food preserver. So you can put these little bags in, you chop up all your food on the weekend, put it in a bag, it sucks all the air out of it, and you keep it in the fridge, and you can throw it in a boiling pot of water, throw it in the oven, cook it, and you got an instant meal. So very cool stuff. I was just amazed by all the appliances, and the technology in the appliances too is just really cool. You know, a lot of these are now Bluetooth compatible or Wi-Fi compatible, so you can literally talk to your appliances. You can basically set it up with Amazon and order food right from it if you want. They have a car now, and they had this at the show, where you can sit in a car. It's a Tesla, and you can hit a button on the car and open up a screen, and it pulls up all your appliances, and you can literally turn on your oven while you're driving home, so it's preheated when you get home. How cool is that? I mean, that's crazy. They even have coffee machines that are built in and can do the same thing. So appliances were definitely the talk of the show, I think, this year. Speaking of talking, that's the new thing. You know, last year was all the touchless stuff, touchless faucets and things like that. This year, why touch it or wave your hand by it when you can talk to it? So you can say, "Hey Google, pour me 8 ounces of water," and the faucet will turn on and dispense exactly 8 ounces of water. Or, you know, "Hey Google, fill up my dog bowl." You put your dog bowl in, you program it, and it'll fill out the exact amount of water that you want in your dog bowl. So pretty cool stuff. So a lot of neat technology there. Change gears a little bit and talk about finishes. So obviously you get to see all the latest trends. This year, the big color trend for light fixtures and faucets and hardware was actually French gold. And now around here, everybody's pretty sick of polished brass. That was something that needed to die a swift death, and it did. But they've come back with this French gold. It's actually a very beautiful finish. If it's used in the right way, I think with some moody colors along with it, maybe not necessarily against real wood, but on painted surfaces, it looks pretty cool. So keep an eye out for that. I think that's going to integrate lots of lighting and faucets and things that are coming out with that. So some pretty cool looks out of that. Speaking of colors, we always get the color forecast. So like I have a Sherwin-Williams color forecast. Oceanside blue, that's going to be a really neat color. The moody colors are in this year, so definitely keep that in mind when you're picking out your paint colors. As far as plumbing, tons and tons of stuff at plumbing too. I think one of the coolest things is the multi-function shower heads that are out there. These are things that are actually not that expensive. For under $300, you can get a shower head that either pulls out and you can wash your body with it, or they have other shower heads where they have an angular setup where you can get your traditional spray, and then there's another head that comes over the top, so you can switch it to a rain head display, and again, not for a lot of money. On the other end of the spectrum with the pricing, they also have some pretty crazy toilets, and I looked at one toilet and thought, oh, that's pretty cool, and it turned out to be $10,000. This toilet literally did everything. You could walk up to it, and it would sense that you're standing in front of it. It would raise the seat up. So I'm sure the ladies like that. On the other end, when the toilet seat flips down, you can have it heated. You can have different sprays coming out of it. It can be all programmed out. And then get this. on top of the toilet seat, there's a light. And I thought, well, it's just a, night light or something. And no, when you put the seat down after you're done using the toilet, it's a UV light. And it literally blasts the entire toilet with this UV light, killing all the germs. So pretty cool stuff. That's another thing, germ-free. I think that's a big thing that we're going to see in the future. They even have special hardware now that is germ-free hardware. It's got a special coating on it so that when you touch it, the germs will not stick to it. So very, very cool stuff. The other area that's been really pretty interesting is the lighting. So LED lights have obviously come out and have been on the market for a couple years here. But the neat thing with the LED lights is they're inexpensive, they're bright, and they don't cause a lot of heat. So we're seeing LED lights integrate into everything. So on the inside of drawers, when you pull them out, they light up so you can see the inside and all your contents. They are putting them in shelving, so in your closets, all your clothing is nice and bright, kind of glows around the shelves, which is pretty cool. Even mirrors are being built in with the LED lights all the way around it. So very, very cool stuff. It was absolutely an incredible show, and if you want to find out more information and see more product, I suggest you subscribe to our blog right now. All you have to do is give us your email address. We will send out notifications when that blog goes out, and you can see all the coolest product that I went and looked at. So I scouted the show for you. I brought back some of the best stuff, and if you have more questions, come and see us. We'd be glad to help you put that in your new home. So once again, thanks for watching. We appreciate it, and have a great day.
Belman Homes.